Now it's on.
All right, can we
record.
start? I'm sorry.
Okay.
All
Are we
right.
starting over again?
Okay.
Is this the red button?
Yes, it's recording now.
That's another dog.
It's
Okay.
the call of the wild. Jack London is coming. That means another dog.
A watchdog is
Watchdog is
White Fang.
like Dusty.
Yes,
Dr. Marilyn Jonas and the patient.
the infamous Lowell.
That's
Infamous
me, about to
Lowell.
go on the rack here. I
Yes,
did it. But like
okay.
my father says, I didn't do it. I confess to everything.
Okay.
Where do we begin?
All right, turn around and face the door. And again, we're going to show how cockeyed Lowell
Yes.
is. If you see, he's tilting to the left.
He is.
His right shoulder's up in the air. And as I said, your head will do everything it can to stay centered on your body. So it will shift you. And sometimes you get a little curvature of the spine. Lowell,
Right.
bend forward for me, like to touch your toes.
Yeah, the ship is
All the
leaning
way.
to starboard,
All the
right?
way, all the way, all the way. Okay. And backwards for me. You can stand straight. And usually we do a lot more things. I'm
Right.
just doing a
Okay.
very abbreviated postural check and things for Lowell.
Evaluation,
It's
yeah.
usually a lot more complicated, and
Okay.
we do a lot more tests when patients come into the office. Lowell, I'm going to have you lie on the table for me.
Okay, which end's my
Face
head over
down
there?
there. And you can put
Right.
your hands over here.
My last will and testament, I love everyone and forgive my enemies, which I'll forget as soon as I'm still
Oh, and
alive.
I forgot to have
Oh.
you sign that I'm not responsible for
Okay,
anything.
that's true. I didn't do that.
A
Okay.
release. You
So I
didn't
put my
sign a
head down
release.
this-
So your head
like
right
that?
down there and your hands right there.
Okay.
And
Okay.
again, I'm going, and if you look, you can see how cockeyed
Oh,
he
right.
was. Look
Yes.
how uneven Lowell's legs are. And I'm just, relax, Lowell. And you can see
want me to take
it
off my
comes up.
shoes?
No, it's easier to see how you're walking.
How's he
Okay.
walking with him?
Yes, it's bad because you can see that you're
How
putting
he's
more
putting pressure.
on one side and wearing down one side more than the others. And I can also usually see your heels better.
Yes.
And how you're doing when I check. And again, I'm just going, this is
Right.
usually when a patient comes in, there's a lot more entailed, but I'm just for demonstration purposes.
Okay.
You're
Is
really
the-
tight, Lowell.
Is the
Jesus.
red recording light still on, Laura?
Yes.
Okay, we're recording. This is live. And
Okay.
I'm still
Live.
alive.
And you're still alive.
Still alive.
You're still alive,
Do we
Lowell.
have beep, beep,
The
beep?
screams are you will not hear if the screams are being edited out. You can't. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just stretching it. You're really
Right.
tight, Lowell. I'm going to give you
I can't afford to go for the massages in Chinatown yet.
Well,
but
I'll
as
give
soon
you
as
what
I
the
can,
thing
I
is,
will.
everyone who exercises,
Right.
Yes.
everyone warms up. But the most important thing is to cool down, because what it is the muscles, that guard the body, tighten up after you exercise. And what they're doing is they're pulling on the bones. That's why you feel everything so tight. And
Interesting.
again, the watchdog.
The watchdog.
She's watching other dogs.
Yeah.
It's so tight. So what you have to do is stretch after you exercise. That's the most important thing to do, because when you stretch, you're opening up these spaces and relaxing
And
these
that-
muscles so they're not bulking up and
John
causing
Zaremba
problems.
gave us a
He
very
gave him a good
exercise,
stretch
really
as
good
senior
stretch.
that we know.
Okay, I'll give you another one.
Oh,
and
good.
It's a very easy stretch. All you have to do is lean forward and it stretches out your whole body. Enough! It's not working.
It's the Wolfman at the door.
Okay, no, she's,
Junior.
what it is she's loose, so she's at the window, so she can see everything.
Everything. She's having a field day.
Yes. Okay, I'm just stretching you out, Lowell. Because you're so tight, and I don't like
when
to
I get
force
up, I'm
it.
going to be over 6 feet taller. I always wanted to be over
Do you know
6
something?
feet.
All kidding
I'm 5'10"
aside,
and a half. I
if-
always wanted to be over 6 feet.
it's
I had a big
possible.
inferiority complex
If
about
it's
my whole life.
because you're not standing straight and your spine is curved, you can get taller.
Really?
After I first started getting adjusted, I grew an
Interesting.
inch.
Oh,
Yes,
really?
it's very possible, because if your spine is curved like this, any which way, it's pulling you down in height, and once it straightens out like
That's
anything
what John
that's
Zaremba
curved,
used to
Right.
say.
and you can get taller.
Remember, Lowell? He
Yeah,
said that.
he said I would grow if I stretched up to the ceiling. John died last year in July at the age of
107, Marilyn.
Oh my God.
I met him twice
He
in May.
got blessed by him
died.
twice.
Oh my God, that's
Yeah.
wonderful.
And I'm Jewish and he's Catholic, and it was very
But
touching.
God's God, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it was very touching for me to get
That's
blessed.
nice. I'm just stretching you out a little bit, loosening you up.
And
because
Lowell works out every day. He's very
you
good.
stretch out afterwards.
Well, apparently not enough. So
No,
I have to
that
be
you're
sure that I
too
do
tight.
more
Unless it's a
done.
lot of stress too, will do it. I'm just trying to stretch it because there's
Right.
no reason that you have to be forceful and hurt anyone when they get adjusted.
It doesn't
And I
hurt
don't
at all.
believe in that. What?
It doesn't hurt at all.
No. Well, right now all I'm doing
Right.
is stretching you.
And he does the chin-up bar every day.
All right, good.
Yeah, I have a whole list of different postures I do during
Right.
the day.
Right.
But apparently not enough stretching.
No.
It downloads, stress isn't, it all gets downloaded through the exercises.
Right.
With the weights and the chin-up bar.
Well, that's good
I
for
stand on my
stress, but
hand.
the thing
But
is,
not
as I said,
stretching, like you
you
said.
need to stretch out afterwards to
Right.
it so
I
that the
can
muscles
see that.
can relax too.
And that, because that holds tension.
That holds
Paying close
tension, that's the
attention because I
protection.
want to be a dancer again. I was a member of the Royal Scottish Country Dance Society.
Oh,
and
wow.
Scottish solo dancing, and I want to get going again. So
Okay,
I
what I'm
gotta
going to do is, to bring down this hip, I'm going to push here and here, okay? The same thing we did with Laura. Different area, but the same, similar. And the table's going to drop. I'm going to do it 3 times. It's not going to hurt. And the same thing, keep this knee stiff. Don't bend your knee, and lift this whole leg for me as high. Don't bend your knee.
Oh,
Stiff and up. Good. And down. Let me see the other one. Same thing. Okay, you and Laura have very similar issues. Okay.
One's
And-
higher than the
And
other.
come here, I'm going to show
Sure.
you, Flora, if you come here. Feel
Okay.
here for me. Feel how,
Oh, wow,
and
yeah.
feel it's so
Oh,
much more protruded there.
There, yeah, that's interesting.
So what I'm
yeah.
going to do is I'm going to push here and
Oh,
here
interesting.
to rotate, because you have your hips here and you have your sacrum in the middle. So I'm going to rotate that sacrum, okay?
Okay.
To get the pressure
is
off.
the red record button still on?
Yes,
Okay. Just want to make sure
Uh-huh.
we're getting
we're getting it, all her techniques, yeah.
And this-
traditional procedures all on camera.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
your
we got
lower
it on.
lumbars are also at right in here, and this is the only
Uh-huh.
one that may be a little tender, and I'm just going to drop you once, okay? Okay.
That's interesting with the bones.
And these are trigger points.
Okay, wow.
What's
Which
a
is
trigger
a
point?
trigger point is there's a chemical reaction that makes the muscles move. And if you're having issues, the chemicals keep firing and they build up in the muscles and cause a tender point. And if we press on them, it releases. And that's why when you touch somewhere, you can feel really sore.
Right.
Those are trigger points.
Oh,
And we just push on them to release
Right.
them and follow the track.
interesting.
Okay, a little deep breath for me. And let it all out. Good, I'm just going to push. Also, the first bone in your neck works in the last bone in your back and conversely. So you may have back problems and have more problems in, problems starting in your low back, and have headaches and more problems in your neck.
Fortunately, I don't have headaches, stomach aches, or back aches. so
All
I
right,
don't
good,
have
but I'm
that.
just saying for, so people know
Right.
that, or you can have problems in your neck and have the worst back pain and sciatica, which is when the sciatic nerve is getting pinched and pain down your leg. So we usually adjust
So
the
you're
whole
saying
spine.
one problem can cause the other
It can
problem?
cause the other
What's
problem.
the sciatic nerve? I've heard of
The
it.
sciatic nerve is one of the largest nerves in the body, and it
Oh.
exits in your low back from a few places in your spine. And if it's pinched off in any way and it's not getting the energy flow, you
Yeah.
can have pain in your big toe.
Right, oh.
And it can be pain down your leg.
Really?
It can be even pain in your groin.
Okay.
It has a large path. So it can cause a lot of low back pain. Can cause
Right.
a lot of pain in your leg. It can cause weakness in your leg. It can cause numbness. It can cause you to walk funny if the energy's not flowing down that nerve or the nerves
Interesting.
as they're supposed to. I'm just stretching low. Okay, this is the weird one. I'm going to just push here, and I'm going to just use your head as a lever. Just relax. Okay. You're so tight.
Tight, yeah.
Who's nervous? Just relax the shoulder.
Okay.
Relax. Okay, that's it. That's as bad as it. Did
I
that hurt?
confess, no.
Okay, I said you were nervous.
If it did, I would tell you.
I know. I said you're very nervous. I can tell. We we call it, he's losing his chiropractic virginity.
Virginity.
Here we
Right.
go, first time,
First time.
and on camera too.
Right. Proof that
Proof.
chiropractic doesn't hurt.
That's right.
Okay. And I'm going to use what we call an activator on your
Oh,
neck. So
okay.
don't get nervous. Nothing's going to get twisted. And we also use physical therapies,
Oh,
and there are a
okay.
lot of different things that we use in the office
That's
to help
interesting.
relax the muscles, reduce the inflammation, help you feel
Right.
better. And then, okay, that's as bad as it gets, Will. You can
It
get up.
feels wonderful, actually. Let's see if I can still move.
See if you can still move. Are you paralyzed?
I think I'm still operational and airborne. Hi, I'm still alive, and it feels wonderful. I lost my chiropractic virginity, and it feels great.
See,
Thank
don't
you,
you feel a lot
Marilyn.
more relaxed?
Yes, definitely.
And don't you feel a lot more energy going into
Absolutely.
That's what happens
This is great.
when
I
you
feel
leave-
sort of floating up into the air, and I want
And
to
it
be over
lifts
6
you up.
feet tall.
I
really
call
do.
it a legal high.
Wow.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
Yeah, because all of a sudden we're opening up all the energy flowing to you, so you're getting a lot more energy, nerve pressure, and oxygen to your brain.
Really, Marilyn, thank you very much
You're
for this
welcome.
treatment and for our talk. And
Thank you
for
so
your
much for letting me
body
educate a
work
little
with
Yes.
bit.
Laura, and to our viewers and listeners, we hope you will be, you've learned a lot from this like we did. And Laura, thank you for filming.
You're welcome, Lowell. It was wonderful.
Okay.
Thank you, Marilyn.
You're welcome, my pleasure.
You know.